Hi, have you ever seen some Japanese that looks like this? These are actually how news titles look like in Japan. You might think that these Japanese are too stiff, that we don't really need to learn them and we can write them like this instead. Yes, you can still write them that way and Japanese people can still understand you, but no if you want to study in Japanese universities or work for Japanese companies. The reason why they use so many kanji like this is because they want to make things sound more professional and more concise. And the truth is, for a Japanese adult, a title like this is so much easier to understand than a title like this. From experience, this is the professional Japanese. So if you want to become professional or study at higher level or work in a Japanese company one day, then learning from the news is highly recommended. My name is Tan and here are the 4 sources I have used in the past 7 years to study professional Japanese and also to study more about Japan at the same time. First, for the beginner level, one website that I highly recommend is NHK News Web Easy. This website is 100% free and it was designed for primary school students and also for those who are studying Japanese. Just like the other websites for news, this one covers from the news outside of Japan to the news inside of Japan about different subjects. There are only about 4 to 5 new articles every day, but they are all the most important news of that day and it should be enough for you to study like beginner Japanese. And there are many interesting functions too. For example, for each article, there's a button for you to click in and then they will read you the whole article.
日本で働く外国人は
Also, they show hiragana for all the kanji in every article, but if you want to challenge yourself a little bit, there's a button that you can click and then they will hide all of the hiragana from the kanji. And also, to avoid confusing the beginners, they even put colors to the name of people, place, city, companies or organizations, and there's a button that you can click and hide the colors away if you want to challenge yourself. When your Japanese gets to around like N3 or above, you might feel that this website is too easy. Well, I did, and then I got bored. If you still like reading, then Yahoo News is the best website in my opinion. It is the most popular website for news in Japan. It is free and moreover, you can learn so many things about Japanese people's point of view or way of thinking, culture by reading the top comments in the comment section. When you read these comments, you will also learn so many slangs too. If you prefer watching videos like me, then here are 3 YouTube channels that you can watch the news for free, and I personally think that they are very suitable for those who are learning Japanese. The first one is ANN, the second one is Nittere News, the third one is FNN Prime Online. These 3 websites are all very similar, and the great thing is not only the news but they also have very interesting videos too. The one series that I found the most interesting was Shirabete Mitara by the FNN channel. They will go around, do interviews and do surveys to investigate and to find out the answer for some of the very interesting topics, like for example, how much the Japanese people earn every month, or why the foreigners love Japan so much, and things like that. They are very entertaining. For most of the short videos, like 2 minutes or less, in the description box there's a very detailed script of whatever the reporter says. This is a very great thing because you can listen to the news and read the script at the same time. This will help you do 3 things. 1 is to practice your listening skills. 2 is that you can practice shadowing. Well, according to Google, shadowing is when you listen to a native speaker and immediately repeat what they say, and you will try to match their speed and intonation, and this will help you improve your pronunciation, your rhythm, and your listening skills very quickly.
映像が撮影されたのは先週金曜日、神奈川県茅ヶ崎市で目撃された左手のない猿。
And finally, it is easy for you to look up the words in dictionary and then learn them easily. On their channels, they will have live sessions like this. They gather about 10 of the most important news of that day, and then they just keep replaying them again and again until they have the new videos. Sometimes there will be a break, and then they will show us the picture of Tokyo or some other cities and the weather in each regions of Japan. I completely understand if you want to know about a YouTube channel or a source that you can watch these types of videos but at N4 or N5 levels, but I have tried my best to look it up on the internet and I cannot find anything. And in everything I have found, NHK News Web Easy is the best site for the beginner level. Finally, the last website I want to talk about is Abema TV. They have the website and also the app version. It is just like a TV that you can watch online. They have many different channels. We have so many different channels like news, anime, dramas, sport, or comedy shows. It is free, but it doesn't have any subtitles either in English or Japanese. And there's a very huge problem here is that back when I was in Japan, I used it very often and there was no problem. But now that I'm outside of Japan and it is showing that this service is not available in my country. I don't know if everyone can watch it, but if your country allows it, or if you're in Japan right now, then this is literally an online TV for you, which has so many channels and you can learn so many things about different channels of Japan. Okay, so that's all of the 4 sources for news that I have used and studied Japanese in the past 7 years. I just want to say hi again and thank you so much for staying until this last minute of this video. Only a very few that make it to the end of my video and I really appreciate it. I would be very grateful if you can just spend like 5 seconds to like, subscribe, because that is the biggest motivation for me to keep making videos like this. Thank you so much for your support. See you in the next videos. じゃあまた